try the impossible again. Boat yoga masterclass. Boy, these flotation cushions really come in handy. Yeah, there's plenty of fuel still in here. I'm trying to continue with this removal of the port side fuel tank that lives under the deck next to the cockpit. I thought I would have to demolish the cockpit possibly, and I'll show you in a minute. I started removing the wood trim on the inside. I didn't realize it was glued as I got started. I took the screws out as I got started prying it. I did a little more damage than I wanted to. But I might still remove all of that wood trim. The boat didn't always have it. Anyway, halfway through that process, it dawned on me that I don't need to necessarily demolish. What I just have to do is make a couple of small holes, which could eventually be fitted with access panels, because I may have to do this operation again. I might also figure out a way with the new tanks to have sight gauges that can be eyeballed when you open these access hatches. Instead of having electrical senders, I'd rather not have electrical senders for my fuel quantity, because, you know, more electrical stuff, it stops working, or the gauge gets stuck and you think you have more or less fuel than you do, yada yada. Anyway, here's what's going on. The main reason I have to cut a hole is this is looking down, right? This is the cockpit area. This is the cockpit itself, the footwell. Here is the deck. This dotted line represents the fuel tank. This here is a threaded rod that joins it reinforces the wall of the cockpit, I guess. It's joined to the hull, can't really be removed. If you look in a side view, I can't really set up the camera and the light in there at the same time. If you're looking from inside the engine bay looking aft, that threaded rod is right here. There's a nipple on the tank. I don't know how tall it is. I need to pull the tank forward. It may not clear that. There's a cleat under here that's going to be really hard to get at that I may have to actually remove to lower the tank a little bit. But before I worry about that, I just need to get the filler neck. I got to undo 4 hose clamps. Well, I'll do 2 of 4 hose clamps and remove the filler neck. But first I have to remove the 4 nuts. I've already got the nuts and screws out. I had to make a hole here just to get my hand in with a tool to get it on one of these nuts, because I can't reach it from forward. I was able to unscrew them and the nuts just fell onto the tank. I managed to just barely retrieve one. A couple more went into the bilge. Whatever, they're bronze, they're small nuts. If I don't find them, I can replace them easily enough. So yeah, I've had to make a hole. I'm about to try to unscrew the hose clamps and then pull this filler neck out and see what can be done with this tank. I rigged a temporary shade this morning. It's kind of ad hoc, just hanging on the boom. It's not doing a whole lot yet. It's shading the companionway, so I'm able to leave the slider open, which is improving the airflow. It's wicked crazy hot already. It's near 90 degrees and very, very humid. There is a breeze picking up, thank goodness, but it's gonna be a nasty, nasty day. let me show you what I've done so far. Please don't be too alarmed. This can all be made nice again, even if I keep the wood trim. Yeah, I shouldn't have let that split, because I'm probably going to wind up with an access plate, more or less these dimensions. I'm keeping it small for now. I'm going to I may make something, but I'll probably go with a factory unit. They come in various sizes. It would be great to pick one out, or pick two out, I should say, before I make the holes, but that's all right. For now, it's only going to be big enough that I can get my hand in here and do this operation. If you look at the angles, I can get my hand on that filler neck now. My hand is right there. So I'm going to try to back the screws off on the hose clamps and get this bad boy out. Okay, I've got the bottom two kind of sprung. Wow, it's hot. This thing's been in the sun for 10 minutes and it's burning hot. The sun is unbearable today. Come on. I know it's going to be reluctant. I don't know how long this has been on here, but if the nipple on the tank is ribbed, this hose is going to be really reluctant to come off. I really can't do much inside. Buddy. I'm bending the screwdriver. Okay, there is one upper hose clamp close to this, seeing as how it might not clear the hole in the deck when I pull it up, and it might help loosen things up in general. I'm going to try to get that off, but it's very close to the deck and it's at a weird angle, so I had to grab a shorter driver. Same old story, I have to open my hand to sort of reposition the screwdriver, and every time I do that I risk dropping it. It will bounce off the tank and then go down into the bilge in some inaccessible place. Oh, come on. I can't see anything. Come on. I wish I could show you this, but it would take me about 2 hours just to set up the camera in there and a light. It would get so involved I would forget what I was doing. Come on, I had it on there. Oh, it feels like it's coming out. Yeah, family, that's what I'm talking about. Interesting. It's actually angled. This is very custom. I see what they did here. Interesting. That's just bronze corrosion, as far as I can tell. I want to give you a peek at that. Let's see. Where's the screen? Okay. Yeah. Light's kind of weird. All right, now the tank is nice and loosey-goosey. The question is, I have to get the rest. Can I get the rest of this hose off? Why do I still see fuel in there? All right, I gotta pump more fuel out of this sucker. I thought it pumped it dry. I can see it. I can hear it too. I can smell it. Well, I gotta say, I have my doubts this was possible, but we were real close to getting this tank out of here. Yeah, I don't remember if I even mentioned on camera yet that the reason I'm proceeding with confidence on this is that Russ, the builder, informed me after I bothered him again and said, please tell me what these tanks are made out of. Tell me about them. He said they're made of stainless. The center one was originally a water tank, and that he felt pretty sure that even with all this furniture and stuff, that I could get these side ones out by pulling them forward once they're unattached. I think it might work. I may I may still have to take that drain fitting off of there. But we'll see. I just got to move a couple more hoses. I hope I don't have to remove any more woodwork. There was some cleats that were making it rather difficult. I may have to remove that hose. That's a drain. Yeah, actually I put that back in place. I forgot about that because it rained and it popped off just now when I was in there moving it. Yeah, just that. I got to move that 1.5-inch hose, and probably the hoses for the whale pump for the ice box, and I might be able to do it. I found a place for the camera that might work. It's not in my way. Now the tricky bit. To make this easier, I should be in here. I can actually fit my whole body in here, but I won't be able to get it out past me while I'm in here, so I have to do it kind of. I'm gonna overextend myself a little bit here. This is the drain from that corner of the aft deck, or the cockpit, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty old and dry, but it's hanging in there. Probably should also disconnect all this battery cable and pull it down out of here, which I'm going to do anyway, because I'm rerouting all that. This is all non-used, crappy old stuff. Well, let's just keep trying to make it come this way. Yeah, I gotta get. Damn it. Actually, if I remove these slats, a few of them, I don't have to pull all this stuff out. I can just shove it back. Maybe. I think it's too long. I may have to remove. Yeah, I might have to. I gotta go down with this. What is that? That is a vent. All right. Okay. And oh, so close. I just gotta lift the. No, I can't really lift the aft end up. Yeah, I can. Well, I got pretty much all the fuel out of it, but if I take this thing off, more is gonna dribble out. There's still some in there. What is the answer? I need to get under it. I need to lay down in here and kind of pass it over myself that way. This may have to come off. I'm sure that'll be a bear. I don't even know if my pipe wrench is big enough for that. It's bigger than the one that was on the water tank. Yeah, did I mention the original design? I didn't get all the details from Russ. I didn't press him. I don't think it was just between the forward tank and this tank under the cockpit, but she had 100 gallons of fresh water tankage. Kind of amazing. His plan was to trim the boat by using water from different tanks, but he discovered that she floated, quote unquote, right on her line no matter what. Right, let's try the impossible again. Boat yoga masterclass. Boy, these flotation cushions really come in handy. Yeah, there's plenty of fuel still in here. What the heck? Maybe it is gunked up. What is it? The answer? The answer is there is no answer. Right? I can't really lift the aft end of it. Oh, what a drag to be this close. I may have to cut. There's like a corner. I may have to cut that off. It doesn't really seem needed. I think they just oversized it and then made it work and didn't trim it. If I cut it, I don't know if you can see. If I cut it like right back there, I think I can get what I'm looking for. Oh, so close. Yeah, that's clearly what is impeding us now. So let me try to get it back out of the way. And very carefully. Sawzall or multi-tool? Sawzall a little too aggressive. I'm not ready to punch a hole in this tank yet. I've got to be careful. So, would you pass me that multi-tool? That's right, no one's there. Hank's coming over tomorrow morning. But I don't want to tie him up with nonsense like handing me stuff. He's going to help me go up the mast. It's going to be cool. I hope. I hope it's going to be cool. It's not going to rain in the morning. It might start in the afternoon. We're running out of dry weather here, but I'm inside already, so I do have to go get lunch. All right, stop stalling, buddy. Go get the multi-tool. Again. Oh yeah, that didn't hurt at all. This is great. Just set that over there. Groovy. And we didn't do any harm. All right. Yeah, we're gonna get back out of here. Kind of, sort of. And that, yeah, that concludes our boat yoga masterclass for today. Namaste. Come back. Oh yeah. Oh, check it out. Oh, we're still not there yet. We're not out of the woods yet. That frickin' nipple. I still can't lift the aft end up because it's hitting the beam shelf, which I can't really show you. I can see how theoretically it will come out of here now, but it's still well, maybe if I stand up. Can I stand up? Oh yeah, I can still stand up. Good. All right. Wow, wowie, wow, wow, whoa, wow, wow, whoa, whoa. I think what I should have done, a smart person would take this nipple off and have a plug ready for it, so I wouldn't have to worry about the fuel coming out. Can I roll it? Can't roll it. Cannot lift the aft end up. Maybe if I go back a little, I can get the aft end clear of the beam shelf. Not really. Yeah, the actual structural corner of the cockpit is preventing that. I know if I go aft again, I still can't tilt it up. It kind of fits in there in such a way that the back corner keeps hitting the beam shelf. I think I got to take this damn nipple off, this drain nipple. So I got to do some fluid control. I don't want to. I've already gotten spilled a little diesel in this bilge. If I remove that drain hose, it's resting. It's not really resting on it now. It's kind of resting on the larger hose behind it. There's a cleat here. There's a cleat on the bulkhead. All right, I gotta get this back out of the way. How is this thing attached? What does it do? I don't remember what this was doing. Something was screwed down onto it. I think it was already gone when I got the boat, whatever it was. So I gotta move this thing back aft and then figure out, is it screwed inside the cabinet? No, there's another cleat for a shelf just behind it. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to go to town on this and blow it off. Yeah, it's not really needed for anything. Some destruction. So swing a hammer with my left hand. Oh boy, in close quarters. Oh dear. I gotta go back in. This is fun. This will be, have you been counting, folks? I did this twice already today, off camera. So that's what, 6 times now? Yeah, I don't see any fasteners. They must have screwed it from inside the cabinet, and then they put that other cleat on top of it. I don't feel like emptying the cabinet and taking that shelf out, so I'm just gonna bust this baby off. I think I'm gonna do that. What the hell, maybe I can just carve some of it away. Yep, that works. Shebang. Yep, I can see the screws now. I'm gonna try to split it along the line of screws. Yep. We're destroying things. This tank is coming out of here today. It's mind-blowing. Just that knowledge is sustaining me right now. Happily, it's only about 85 in here, but man, is it humid today. It is like, whew, swampy. I'm on my second t-shirt. Don't hit the trim. Nice. Ow. Yeah. I think that might get us where we need to be, although the screws might still present a problem. Okay, let me set the, I've got a huge pile of tools in here. Who thought it was possible? Let's give it one more try. Fingers crossed. Oh, so freaking close. So close. Now it's on that hose. I think if I take that off, I'm golden. So there's another fitting there. It's not riding on that yet. Went for that beam shelf. I would have made it too if it weren't for that pesky beam shelf. Yeah, I reckon taking that hose off is a good idea. It's not going to come that way. It needs to come down. It's not quite. Damn, it's just, it's like a kind of cutting into it. It's pretty dry. You could try to pry it off, but that wouldn't be much better. I don't know. That is definitely, well, maybe it'll bend more out of the way. Maybe I didn't have to do that, really. I had it tucked underneath there, which was causing it to bow up. And it was putting pressure on the bottom of the tank. Maybe. You know, last year I was thinking, oh, you could just do all this in the water. This would be interesting in the water. Although it would probably be a lot cooler. We are free of the beam shelf. Okay. But now the forward corner is crashing into that bulkhead. I need to get, you know. Man. One of the screws sticking out from the cleat I just removed just tagged my finger pretty bad. I'm not bleeding. Oh, it's not as deep as I thought. Just ripped a bunch of skin off, thank goodness. Try not to do that again. Oh yeah. Oh. I'm gonna need that in a minute. Oh. You saw it here first, folks. She's coming out. Ha! Maybe. Oh dear. I just gotta get that corner clear of the trim. Do I have to take this trim off? No, I don't want to. It's all, well, yeah, I could have done that first. There's exposed screw heads. I could have just taken those out. But let's keep going this way. Maybe I can get away with trash later. What are you hitting now? Got to go down more, right? Oh, that's one of my new LED lights. You don't want to hit that. And yeah, I have a bus block there too that I installed to make that happen. I don't know. I think maybe I had to take more of that wood off because we're hitting it again. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, because I gotta start steering it inboard, because I can't really do much else right now. I can't really go up with the back of it. I can't really reach. No, that's not gonna happen. If I get rid of the rest of that wood without actually opening up the corner of the cockpit, now it's wedged on against it. I can't get myself back in here. Damn it. Go back. No, you won't, will you? No, it's totally wedged in there. Oh, hold up. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, people. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh. It is tapered. It's very custom. It may. I'm not ready to discard this. I'm gonna take a good look at it. I might even, I don't know, get some pro type person to look at it. Tell me if it really is that far gone. I think. I don't know. Let's get it out of here and look at it. I want to protect the floor or the sole here with something. What do I got? Curtain from my house. Excellent paint drop. It's waterproof or something. It's got like a rubber coat on it. Kind of weird for curtains, but whatever. Okay. Well, I don't want to go. I gotta swing. Get this. So close. It's just a little puzzle, that's all. Maybe it doesn't want to go to get it totally clear. Then up and over the engine. No, not with this flange on it. It's not going to go over the engine. Can't roll it upside down because there's still a little bit of fuel in it. I don't know if that'll help. I gotta get this end that way. So. Let's see now. Where's that tape? Really don't want to hurt the engine. Well, including that cleat. 17 maybe. And this. The nipple is 15 and a half, 16. Okay. In theory, the question is, can I do the physical things? Oh, that was to the battery ISO switch. Yeah. That's my hot bus, my 12-volt hot bus feed. This engine. And hope that I don't have to remove this. That was a truck going by doing something dumb. Not as easy as it sounds to pick this up. It's got to go up to go down. Yeah. Oh no, I can't. It doesn't quite make it. What's it hitting? Oh, it's hitting a through hole. now the nipple, yeah, the drain nipples. The cock is a problem. Whoa. Kind of stabbing the engine. Dang it. No, that's not gonna work. Don't open the valve, buddy. Bam. That was easy. Not. What a giant pain in the butt, but I didn't believe it possible until Russ said it might be. So cool beans. This isn't that bad. I gotta try to stick the borescope in there again. Because, well, let's see what we can do with this light. I think I saw paint on the inside. Oh. Yeah, there's definitely gunk. I don't know if the camera's showing it, but there's gunk. Yeah, you can kind of see it. I think I'm getting a shot of that. I don't know.